CIET NCERT presents Audiobook of Mathematics for Class 6. Brain Teasers. Page 315. 1. From a basket of mangoes, when counted in twos, there was one extra. Counted in threes, there were two extra. Counted in fours, there were three extra. Counted in fives, there were four extra. Counted in sixes, there were five extra. But counted in sevens, there were no extra. At least how many mangoes were there in the basket? 2. A boy was asked to find the LCM of 3, 5, 12 and another number. But while calculating, he wrote 21 instead of 12 and yet came with the correct answer. What could be the fourth number? 3. There were 5 pieces of cloth of lengths 15 meters, 21 meters, 36 meters, 42 meters, 48 meters. But all of them could be measured in whole units of a measuring rod. What could be the largest length of the rod? 4. There are 3 cans. One of them holds exactly 10 liters of milk and is full. The other 2 cans can hold 7 liters and 3 liters respectively. There is no graduation mark on the cans. A customer asks for 5 liters of milk. How would you give him the amount he asks? He would not be satisfied by I estimates. 5. Which 2-digit numbers when added to 27 get reversed? 6. Cement mortar was being prepared by mixing cement to sand in the ratio of 1:6 by volume. In a cement mortar of 42 units of volume, how much more cement needs to be added to enrich the mortar to the ratio 2:9? 7. In a solution of common salt in water, the ratio of salt to water was 30:70 as per weight. If we evaporate 100 grams of water from 1 kilogram of this solution, what will be the ratio of the salt to water by weight? 8. Half a swarm of bees went to collect honey from a mustard field. 3/4 of the rest went to a rose garden. The rest 10 were still undecided. How many bees were there in all? 9. 15 children are sitting in a circle. They are asked to pass a handkerchief to the child next to the child immediately after them. Page 316. The game stops once the handkerchief returns to the child it started from. This can be written as follows: 1 to 3 to 5 to 7 to 9 to 11 to 13 to 15 to 2 to 4 to 6 to 8 to 10 to 12 to 14 to 1. Here, we see that every child gets the handkerchief. 1. What would happen if the handkerchief were passed to the left, leaving 2 children in between? Would every child get the handkerchief? 2. What if we leave 3 children in between? What do you see? In which cases every child gets the handkerchief and in which cases not? Try the same game with 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 children. What do you see? 10. Take 2 numbers 9 and 16. Divide 9 by 16 to get the remainder. What is the remainder when 2 multiplied by 9 is divided by 16, 3 multiplied by 9 divided by 16, 4 multiplied by 9 divided by 16, 5 multiplied by 9 divided by 16, and so on all the way to 15 multiplied by 9 divided by 16. List the remainders. Take the numbers 12 and 14. List the remainders of 12, 12 multiplied by 2, 12 multiplied by 3, 12 multiplied by 4, 12 multiplied by 5, 12 multiplied by 6, 12 multiplied by 7, 12 multiplied by 8, 12 multiplied by 9, 12 multiplied by 10, 12 multiplied by 11, 12 multiplied by 12, 12 multiplied by 13, when divided by 14. Do you see any difference between above 2 cases? 11. You have been given 2 cans with capacities 9 and 5 liters respectively. There is no graduation marks on the cans, nor is I estimation possible. How can you collect 3 liters of water from a tap? You are allowed to pour out water from the can. If the cans had capacities 8 and 6 liters respectively, could you collect 5 liters? 12. The area of the east wall of an auditorium is 108 square meters. The area of the north wall is 135 square meters, and the area of the floor is 180 square meters. Find the height of the auditorium. 13. If we subtract 4 from the digit at the units place of a 2-digit number and add 4 to the digit at the tens place, then the resulting number is doubled. Find the number. 14. Two boatmen start simultaneously from the opposite shores of a river and they cross each other after 45 minutes of their starting from the respective shores. They rowed till they reached the opposite shore and returned immediately after reaching the shores. When will they cross each other again? 15. 3 girls are climbing down a staircase. One girl climbs down 2 steps at one go, the second girl 3 steps at one go, and the third climbs down 4 steps. They started together from the beginning of the staircase, leaving their footmarks. They all came down in complete steps and had their footmarks together at the bottom of the staircase. In how many steps would there be only one pair of footmark? Are there any steps on which there would be no footmarks? Page 317. 16. A group of soldiers was asked to fall in line making rows of 3. It was found that there was 1 soldier extra. Then they were asked to stand in rows of 5. It was found there were left 2 soldiers. They were asked to stand in rows of 7. Then there were 3 soldiers who could not be adjusted. At least how many soldiers were there in the group? 17. Get 100 using 4 nines and some of the symbols like plus, minus, multiply, etc. 18. How many digits would be in the product 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 all the way to multiplied by 2 30 times? 19. A man would be 5 minutes late to reach his destination if he rides his bike at 30 kilometers per hour, but he would be 10 minutes early if he rides at the speed of 40 kilometers per hour. What is the distance of his destination from where he starts? 20. The ratio of speeds of 2 vehicles is 2:3. If the first vehicle covers 50 kilometers in 3 hours, what distance would the second vehicle cover in 2 hours? 21. The ratio of income to expenditure of Mr. Natarajan is 7:5. If he saves 2,000 rupees a month, what could be his income? 22. The ratio of the length to breadth of a lawn is 3:5. It costs 3,200 rupees to fence it at the rate of 2 rupees a meter. What would be the cost of developing the lawn at the rate of 10 rupees per square meter? 23. If one counts 1 for the thumb, 2 for the index finger, 3 for the middle finger, 4 for the ring finger, 5 for the little finger, and continues counting backwards, 6 for the ring finger, 7 for the middle finger, 8 for the index finger, 9 for the thumb, 10 for the index finger, 11 for the middle finger, 12 for the ring finger, 13 for the little finger, 14 for the ring finger, and so on. Which finger will be counted as 1,000? 24. 3 friends plucked some mangoes from a mango grove and collected them together in a pile and took nap after that. After some time, one of the friends woke up and divided the mangoes into 3 equal numbers. Page 318. There was 1 mango extra. He gave it to a monkey nearby, took 1 part for himself and slept again. Next, the second friend got up, unaware of what has happened, divided the rest of the mangoes into 3 equal shares. There was an extra mango. He gave it to the monkey, took 1 share for himself and slept again. Next, the third friend got up, not knowing what happened, and divided the mangoes into 3 equal shares. There was an extra mango. He gave it to the monkey, took 1 share for himself and went to sleep again. After some time, all of them got up together to find 30 mangoes. How many mangoes did the friends pluck initially? 25. The peculiar number. There is a number which is very peculiar. This number is 3 times the sum of its digits. Can you find the number? 26. 10 saplings are to be planted in straight lines in such way that each line has exactly 4 of them. 27. What will be the next number in the sequence? A. 1, 5, 9, 13, 17, 21, and so on. B. 2, 7, 12, 17, 22, etc. C. 2, 6, 12, 20, 30, etc. D. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, etc. E. 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, etc. 28. Observe the pattern in the following statement. 31 multiplied by 39 is equal to 13 multiplied by 93. The two numbers on each side are co-prime and are obtained by reversing the digits of respective numbers. Try to write some more pairs of such numbers. Answers: 1. 119. 2. 28. 3. 3 meters. 4. The man takes an empty vessel other than these. With the help of 3 liters can, he takes out 9 liters of milk from the 10 liters can and pours it in the extra can. So 1 liter milk remains in the 10 liters can. With the help of 7 liters can, he takes out 7 liters of milk from the extra can and pours it into the 10 liters can. The 10 liters can now has 1 plus 7 is equal to 8 liters of milk. Page 319. With the help of 3 liters can, he takes out 3 liters milk from the 10 liters can. The 10 liters can now has 8 minus 3 is equal to 5 liters of milk, which he gives to the customer. 5, 14, 25, 36, 47, 58, 69. 6. 2 units. 7, 1:2. 8, 80. 9, 1. No, all children would not get it. 2, all would get it. 10, 9, 2, 11, 4, 13, 6, 15, 8, 1, 10, 3, 12, 5, 14, 7. 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4. 11. Fill the 9 liters can. Remove 5 liters from it using the 5 liters can. Empty the 5 liters can. Pour 5 liters remaining in the 9 liters can to the 5 liters can. Fill the 9 liters can again. Fill the remaining 5 liters can from the water in it. This leaves 8 liters in the 9 liters can. Empty the 5 liters can. Fill it from the 9 liters can. You now have 3 liters left in the 9 liters can. 12. Height is equal to 9 meters. 13. 36. 14. 90 minutes. 15. Steps with 1 pair of footmarks, 2, 3, 9, 10. Steps with no footmarks, 1, 5, 7, 11. 16, 52. 17, 99 plus 9 upon 9. 18, 10. 19, 30 kilometers. 20, 50 kilometers. 21, 7,000 rupees per month. Page 320. 22, 15 lakh rupees. 23, index finger. 24, 106 mangoes. 25, 27. 26, one arrangement could be C shape. 27, A 25, B 27, C 42, D 21, E 21. 28, one such pair is 13 multiplied by 62 is equal to 31 multiplied by 26. You were just listening to the audiobook Mathematics for Class 6. Narrator Gaurav Marva. Assistance in production Soumya Malik. Producer Vimlesh Chaudhary. Presented by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.